Y'all feel like you can't beat these moments to save y'all lives? Well, I got y'all. I'm gonna break down every single moment so you guys can get this extreme program done. Now, before we begin, I'm gonna show y'all where you actually start moments. Go into the main menu, you scroll down, go all the way to the program, and boom, you got extreme moments. If you do it from the program menu, you're gonna do one moment, it's gonna kick you out to the main menu. That's a pain in the ass. First up, we got Griffey. In the Griffey moment, 8 home runs in 8 games. And you start off against the Yankees. Pain in the ass because we're in old Yankee Stadium. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do just normal swing. I turned off feedback, but for normal swinging, hopefully it doesn't rob this, and boom, a home run. I'm gonna show y'all a trick. If you feel like you are struggling with this moment, you see how we're at 7 games remaining with 7 home runs. If you're in the middle of a game, you can close app and you can keep the same progress. Basically, you have infinite amount of tries. Now we're back in the extreme tab, and you see here we got 7 home runs and 7 games remaining. So this means that we have infinite amount of tries. Next up, we got Kerry Woods. With Kerry Woods, this is pretty simple. It's just 20 Ks in 1 game, and it's on veteran. The only issue is that it's against the Astros. This is a helpful tip in order to strike out the AI. You're gonna just spam up and in fastballs every single time, regardless if it's lefty, righty, or whatever. Up and in. With left-handed hitters, you're going to throw up and in fastballs and load away off speeds or curveballs. Or breaking balls, rather. Now, Kerry Woods controls dog shit, so it's going to take a while. But if you do that every single time, you're going to get guaranteed strikeouts. Righty-righty, you're just going to spam up and in fastball. And by the way, this shit does happen a lot. They keep trying to steal. If that keeps happening, you're gonna just have to end up not walking the leadoff guy. The reason why we walk the guy is just makes this a lot faster. But since it's 2 strikes now with a right-handed batter, we're gonna throw the low and away slurve. And that's pretty much going to give you a whole bunch of Ks guaranteed. Do not walk Corey Lee, please, because Verlander is going to butt him over. You don't want to lose outs. We only have 7 outs to play with since we have to strike out 20 guys. Delgado, 10 total bases. Y'all might be thinking, oh, it's just 10 total bases, just 2 home runs and a double, right? Issue is that the computer does not like to throw strikes, and we're always pitched around. As you see here, we're not going to get a fucking strike. So what we look for in these moments, we look at Patino's pitch mix, 4-seam slider, circle change, curveball. And unlike Griffey, we're going to power swing. I fucking missed it. Now, if you fuck up in the first at bat, just reset. In the beginning of the first half of the moment, you're always going to face right-handed pitchers, which is going to be most likely Patino, and then you're going to face 2 lefties. Now, the reason why we need to hit the home runs off the righties is because Delgado has no power against lefties. So you can hit 2 home runs against the right-handed pitcher, then hit the double against the lefties. That's your best chance of actually completing this. This is arguably the hardest one objectively. You're down 6 against the Phillies. You're using your DB squad for this. You want to set up a lineup for moments. Now, this is my normal God squad. This is my moments squad, and we're gonna basically have a bunt cheeser that has power like Cedric Mullins, and then we're gonna stack the entire lineup with lefties because Sam Coonrod always start every single game. Bones bullpen, you see there's only 2 righties, David Robinson and Sir Anthony Dominguez. These are the 3 pitchers that will pitch in this inning. If you don't get the bunt down, just restart, and boom, we get the bunt down. You could put someone like that's better at bunting, but I just like to have a lefty just in case. Now this is the key point. You guys see how they're playing Mullins. They're not covering first. You know what this means? We can steal. At the beginning of this moment, you want to just take the base. You don't want to head into the double play. We want to drain the confidence of every pitcher. This is like my showdown video, and then we're able to get more pitches in the zone. We sit until 2 strikes, and then I barely touched that ball, but because he didn't have high confidence, it's a home run. And boom, you see his confidence is shot. If you don't score at least 3 runs with no outs, then just reset. Cabby need to strike out 10 guys without giving up a hit and can't walk 2 guys. Same thing with Kerry Wood, up and in fastballs. Try to throw up and in fastballs. And in opposite-handed matchups, you throw with 2 strikes, low and away off speed. Sometimes you're going to miss once in a while, but this is the easiest way to get strikeouts. Here, boom, another strikeout. Don't try to be cute with the computer. Don't try to mix it up. It's very hard to think like such brain dead with pitching like this. But the computer really doesn't adapt at all, especially on these lower difficulties. Unless you actually make a mistake, they won't really capitalize on it. Once in a blue moon, they'll turn on a pitch. And boom, they struck out the side. Hitting 3 consecutive home runs with your DD squad. This one I see a lot of people get stuck on too because they want to be too antsy at the plate. So like we did with the Phillies moment, we want to stack our entire team with lefty. Eric Cole has a very fast fastball. You're gonna sit on it because if you sit on velo, way too fucking early. You know how the story goes. The faster it's pitched, farther it goes. Now that was a curveball, but you know, it's better and you can adjust. And I fucked it up. Don't swing at low pitches. This is like a hitting tip. Regardless if it's the computer or it's like an actual person, dominate the inner half of the plate. It's a lot harder to get outs on outside pitches than it is to get inside. It's very hard to pitch to people like that. Now this Ohtani moment looks a lot more daunting than it actually is. It's 2 home runs and 13 Ks with righties. And plus it's the Royals, so since it's on veteran, we're just gonna power swing. 2 home runs in the first game, and the second game we're gonna be pitching. And like with all the other pitching moments, up and in fastball, low and away, breaking ball. Sometimes they don't swing at it, but we're just gonna keep spamming low and away. And then if they don't swing at that, then we go back to the up and in cheese. And we get a strikeout. Luckily, Bobby Witt, never mind. I said luckily Bobby Witt has 99 speed and he still gets thrown out. Unbelievable. Edwin Diaz moment. You're down 4 with 6 outs to go. Mets don't have anyone in the bullpen, so you can just stack with lefties. So we're gonna bunch these for a hit. Come on, you sack of shit. Yo, I keep getting drilled. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I can't get a bunt down. Unbelievable. Okay, Cedric is actually selling. There's literally no way I can't get a bunt down right now. And we get him over. With Edwin, he only has pretty much slider 4 seam. So same thing, we're gonna wait until 2 strikes. If he doesn't throw a strike, then we're just not gonna swing at it. Don't try to steal, by the way, because they're gonna hose you. Game is ass. So now we're at 2 strikes. It's a full count offering. He's already at 6 pitches. I only thrown who's it through? Holy shit. But this is why we say we wait until 2 strikes. As the computer does bullshit like that. He's already at 3-0 count. And once again, we're at 3-2 count. He's at 12 pitches. And I chase. Son of a bitch. Oh, I got bailed. We drained his confidence already halfway down. Wait until 2 strikes because the computer does not like throwing strikes apparently. And it doesn't even matter who it is, they just don't like throwing strikes. I don't know why. 1-2 count, so we have to protect. So I've only recorded 1 out. He's already at 20 pitches, basically. And bam, a 3-run homer. I was confident in the gutters, and we have plenty of outs to work with. If you don't score at least 3 runs in the 8th inning, I would just reset. In a 3-inning game, down 2 on Hall of Fame against Nolan Ryan. Like every single moment I've said this so far, we're gonna bunt cheese for a hit. I do not know why I can't bunt. I swear, if SDS made an update so they're bunting just because of this shit, it's gonna be crazy. And we get the successful bunt. Luckily for us, we start you off where the pitcher stamina is pretty in the gutters. We still want to wait until 2 strikes because they're gonna pretty much stay with Nolan Ryan the entire time as he grooves me a fastball down the middle. Same thing, we're gonna wait until 2 strikes because this is Hall of Fame, and they throw dots like that. With Nolan Ryan online or offline, have to sit fastball. To be honest, if you're not on a monitor, you're not hitting anything else. Like, even on a monitor, it's just mad difficult to just sit outlier, regardless where it is. Strikeout, so what? Doesn't matter. You're only down 2. Once you tie the game, this becomes a lot easier because you're using your God squad. We're already in a 3-0 count to cruise. If you don't have a guy on first base, you can swing 3-0, but we do not want to enter double plays. This is why we want to not want to swing with a man on first. We can avoid it. Or a 2-2 with Corey Seager. Same thing, we're sitting on fastball. Hey yo, what the fuck? You look like a moron like that, don't worry about it. Still staying with the same approach. That's the whole point. Selling out on fastballs, especially in the showdown, bro. You rather strike out than hit into a double play. Give yourself the most amount of swings possible. Hitting into a double play, sitting back on that changeup doesn't help. Online's different. Offline shit like this, we want to just capitalize on getting more swings as we can. Nolan Ryan's at 93 pitches. He's at yellow energy, so now we should have a better chance at hitting the ball. I still fucking lined out. Nice. If you don't score in the 7th inning, redo it. Restart, I should say. Full house is arguably the easiest moment. The only thing is mad boring because you have to throw 2 perfect innings, hit him on the mound. You can't walk the first guy. Up and in fastballs, low and away, off speed, or breaking balls. It's pretty much guaranteed outs. In the second game, we had to hit a home run, and we're using the 97 pool holes. And it's against the lefty, so since it's on a lower difficulty, we can just power swing. And we hit no doubters. All these moments should take you around, being honest, probably like an hour, 2 hours. If you feel like you're too frustrated, just take a break. If you can't get past the moment, like I see a lot of people get stuck on Carlos Delgado, just move on to the pitching ones. Do the pitching ones first, do the home runs ones next, and you do the really difficult ones like the comebacks and then the Delgado moment. Finish with all that, you should get to 30 points of the program, and then you can start working towards Kerry Woods' parallel program, which you can do in the comments. If this helped y'all out, feel free to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share with your friends so we can all get 99 Josh Donaldson. I will talk to y'all later.